Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today, Contango Silver and Gold Inc. CTGO just filed an 8-cake announcing a change in their auditor, and it might signal more than just a routine administrative shift. Quick note, this is not financial advice, just my take on public filings for educational purposes. The company is parting ways with Baker Tilly US LLP and bringing on BDO Canada LLP. This kind of change can sometimes foreshadow underlying issues or a strategic pivot. So, what does this really mean for Contango Silver and Gold Inc. Incorporated? Basically, on the 24th of June of 2026, the people overseeing the company's finances, the audit committee, decided to let go of their independent accountants, Baker Tilly. They also told Baker Tilly about this decision on the same day. Now, here is an important detail. The auditors who left Baker Tilly did not have any major complaints or warnings about the company's financial reports for the years 2025 and 2024. This means there were no red flags raised about the accuracy or fairness of their financial statements, which is generally a good sign. No warnings like things might be uncertain, or we couldn't check everything properly, and even more digging into the details up until the 24th of June 2026. There were no major arguments or disagreements between Contango and Baker Tilly about how the company reported its finances, or how the audits were conducted. This suggests the split wasn't due to a big fight over accounting rules or how things were presented in their financial reports. The company also reached out to Baker Tilly, giving them a heads up about this filing and asking if they agree with the company's description of why they parted ways. They want to make sure Baker Tilly is on the same page. Now, for the new team on that same day, the 24th of June 2026, the audit committee also approved bringing in BDO Canada LLP as their new accounting firm. This appointment is for the fiscal year ending the 31st of December 2026 and any additional periods within that year. Interestingly, the company states that they haven't discussed any specific accounting issues or their financial statements with BDO before this appointment. This means BDO is coming in fresh without any prior advisory role concerning specific accounting treatments or potential audit issues at Contango. Baker Tilly letter to commission dated the 26th of June 2026. We will be looking for that letter from Baker Tilly, which should be filed as an exhibit and confirm their agreement with Contango's statements about their departure. This letter is pretty important because it is the former auditor's chance to state if they agree with how the company is portraying the dismissal. While this filing is mainly about a change in auditors, the context from recent news is what makes it interesting. Contango Silver and Gold Inc. Incorporated is in the basic materials sector, specifically gold, with a market cap around $484 million. The stock price has been trading between $14.5 and $34.38, currently sitting at $15.74. They have a small team of just 15 employees. Just a few days before this filing, on the 23rd of June, Contango released project updates. This suggests ongoing operational developments that would typically be reviewed by auditors. And looking ahead, there are forecasts and price targets for 2027, indicating investor interest in the company's future performance. There is also commentary tagging it as potentially undervalued. These are the kinds of headlines that make a change in auditors something to watch closely. Institutions like Aliska Investment Group, BlackRock, and Vanguard hold significant stakes, showing considerable institutional confidence. Typically, when a company changes auditors and there are no stated disagreements, it is often a strategic decision. Maybe Contango is looking for more specialized expertise as they grow, or perhaps they are anticipating new accounting challenges related to their projects that they believe BDO is better equipped to handle. However, in some cases, a change can be a subtle signal that the company wants a fresh perspective, especially if they are planning significant strategic moves or if there are upcoming complex financial reporting requirements. Given the recent project updates, it is believable they need an auditor familiar with that specific type of reporting. For instance, if a company is venturing into new, complex financial instruments or acquisitions, they might seek an auditor with that specific niche. Without any red flags from the previous auditor, the most likely scenario is a forward-looking strategic choice. The risk I am watching is whether this change is a precursor to more significant announcements regarding their projects or finances, which might also be reflected in future audit reports. What I am actually looking for is how BDO's first audit report looks down the line, as that will give us a clearer picture on the company's financial health. Oh, and the research tools I actually use are linked in the description. They help keep this channel going. That is my take. Stay decoded. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps. And subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description.